basically the pose we are working on this month, or the poses, is one pose, but we're going to, it has 1, 2, 3, 4 versions of it. It is hand to big toe pose. It's a standing balancing pose. And yeah, we're gonna do all 4 of them. Today we're just doing the, I'm gonna call it, I was gonna call it basic, but maybe I'll just call it the first one, which is where we are gonna start lying down Antamasa, so you don't have to stand up. So this is it. We've done it before. So this is the pose that we're doing today. And it's gonna progress. Next week, we'll do the one out to the side. Week after, we'll do the one with cross. And the very last week, we'll do fire hydrant. The leg is out to the side. So this is what we'll do the last week, which is during the hot yoga class. Yay, woohoo! I can sense the excitement. Gently, your eyebrows could not get any higher. Relax your eyebrows. We'll get there, we'll get there. We have 4 weeks to work up to it. It will be fine. Trust me, trust me. You got this, you got this, okay? So, starting in constructive rest. So you can come onto your back with your knees bent and the arms along the side of your body. Okay. You can choose to let your feet be a little bit wider than your hips and your knees fall in. Or you can keep them at hips distance. Up to you entirely. Oops, should probably get the towel. So I want you to focus on your breath. Breathing in and out through your nose. Just giving yourself, or taking a few moments to arrive and be here fully. Once you've made all the adjustments you need to make to feel fully comfortable here, then you're going to start to really focus on your breath. Breathing in and out through the nose. When you breathe in, I want you to really focus on guiding the breath into the back and sides of your rib cage. In fact, what I want you to do for me is fold the index, middle, and ring fingers in. Take the pinky to the hip points and your thumbs to the base of your ribs, your rib cage. Okay? So notice that space between your hip point and the base of your rib cage. I want you to inhale into the back and sides of the rib cage, making that space wider or longer. So take a huge inhale. When you exhale, keep that space and just draw the belly in, the navel in, and push all of the air out without letting the rib cage collapse or that space dip change. Take another inhale and exhale. Keeping that nice wide open space. Go again, inhale and exhale. Take a big breath in. And now exhale all the way out. You can let the rib cage come back down. Good. Take a big breath in to the back and sides of the rib cage once again. And exhale normally. And let's do that decompression breath one more time. So pinkies to hip points, thumbs to the base of the ribs. Inhale into the back and sides. Feel that space broaden. As you exhale, keep that broad sensation. Draw the navel in, empty the air out. Inhale again. Maybe making the space a little bit bigger. Exhale. Inhale again. And exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale all the way. And release. You can take your hands back to the sides of the body. And go ahead and scoop your knees into your chest. Give yourself a great big hug and squeeze, and maybe slowly rock a little bit from side to side. And then come to stillness. Keep your right knee into the chest and extend your left leg along the mat. Turning the thigh inward just a bit, making sure that your toes and knee stay pointing up towards the ceiling. Hug the knee in. Now, if you're taking care of your knee, you might want to avoid holding on to the shin, and you can hold on to the back of your thigh instead. Now, we brought awareness to where our hip points were just now when we use them. So notice where they are in relation to the base of the ribs. Sometimes when you draw the knee in like this, the hip will hike up and shorten that space. I want you to just slightly move your right hip away from the ribs. Keeping your right knee bent, just extend your heel and the ball of your foot up to the ceiling. Now take your right hand to you can grab a hold either of the outside edge of your right foot, or take your peace fingers and wrap them around the big toe for a half-happy baby. Take the left hand away from you and bring the right knee down to the side of the chest. Now slowly bring the knee back in, so it's in front of the chest. Take the hands to the back of the thigh and straighten out your right knee. Again, being aware of the hip, flex the ankle and push the heel and ball of the foot up to the ceiling and press the back of your thigh into your palms. Don't forget your left leg. Take an inhale and exhale. See if you can bring the leg in a little bit closer to you without hiking the hip or causing your lower back to round. If that's happening, if your lower back is pressing into the mat when you bring the leg in, don't worry with that. Just take your hands up a little bit further. See if you can hold a little bit closer to the foot, or if you have your strap handy, you can take your strap and wrap it around the base, the ball of the foot. Up to you. Take the right hand and protract the shoulder blades and see if you can grab a hold of your big toe with the peace fingers, and then draw the shoulder back and down. And if you feel your lower back on the mat, I want you to move your sitting bones towards me to get your lower back off the mat. It's a lot of hamstring. You can bend the knee a bit here. Nothing wrong with having the knee bent. Big breath in, big breath out, and then slowly release and extend the right leg all the way down to the floor. Pause, so just release everything. Let the body completely go limp. Big inhale, big exhale, and then coming back, charging the body up once again, grounding through the right leg, draw the left knee into the chest, hold on to the back of the thigh or the shin. Being aware of the hip hike on the left. And now slowly moving into your half happy baby, grabbing the outside edge of your foot or the big toe, guiding the knee over to the left side of the chest, sole of the foot is up towards the ceiling. Heel over knee if possible. One more inhale and exhale here. And then slowly bring the knee back in, hands to the back of the thigh. Press the back of the thigh into the palms and pull on the back of the thigh. Flex your left ankle. Heel and ball of foot pointing up. Drop the left hip, moving it away from your left side of rib cage. Now go ahead and see if you can reach. You can bend the knee, grab the big toe, grab the baby toe side edge of the foot, and straighten the leg out any amount here. Or use your strap. Be mindful of the lower back pressing into the mat. So if that's happening and you need to bend the knee, go ahead and bend the knee. One more inhale and exhale. This time though, bring the right leg up to meet your left. Hands along the side of the body. Flex the ankles really strongly. Draw the navel in, lower back and press into the mat now. And I want you to lower the right leg. Don't let it touch the floor. And exhale, you're gonna bring it back up. Inhale, lower your left. Exhale, up. Right. And up. Left. And up. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. Bend your knees, bring them into the chest. You can hold on to your shins lightly or the back of the thighs. Go ahead and lift your head and shoulders up. And now you're going to rock along the length of your spine and roll up into boat pose. When you get up into boat pose, take the fingers down and extend the legs. So rock, sit up, fingers down, extend the legs, flex the ankles, and let's do the legs for 20 reps or maybe 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Come back. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Squeeze. Squeeze the front of your thighs. And now cross. And roll over your shins and come onto your hands and knees. Good. From here, coming into a nice long spine. On the inhale, extend the right arm. Exhale, hold it. Feel how that tones the belly. And I'll slowly bring it back in. Extend the left as you inhale. Exhale, hold. And then bring it back in. Keeping the hands planted, extend the right leg out behind you. Turn the side inward so the toes are pointing down. And lift the right inner thigh up. Hold it. And bring it back in. Left side or left leg. Hold it, nice long spine. And bring it back in. And now extend your right arm and left leg. Turn the thumb up. Hold it. Watch for the over protraction. Hold it, keep holding it. Hug into the midline. And release. Other side, left arm, right leg. Make sure you're drawing your ribs in. You're not letting the ribs collapse. Hold, hold, hold. And release. Uncurl your toes. and sit back into Balasana, extended child's pose here. Arms nice and long. Big breath in. And a big breath out. 2 more, inhale. And exhale. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, move forward into your kneeling plank. Spiral the biceps forward, look forward, and exhale, lower into chaturanga. Inhale, press back up, and exhale, sit back. 4 more. Inhale, shift forward into your kneeling plank. Look forward, reach forward, lower into the chaturanga as you exhale. Inhale, press back up, and exhale, sit back. Good. 3 more. Inhale, forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, press up. Exhale, back. 2 more. Inhale, forward. Exhale. Inhale, up. Exhale, back. Last one. Inhale, forward. Exhale. Inhale, press up, tuck the toes, lift the hips up, downward facing dog. Check your feet, make sure that hips distance. Push the heels down, lift the sitting bones up, ground down strongly through the palms. Inhale, roll for a plank. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, downward dog. 2 more. Inhale, plank. Exhale, downward dog. Last one. Inhale, plank. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, right leg lifts, 2-legged dog. Keep your pelvis level. So draw the left hip back, turn the right thigh inward. And exhale, step the right foot to the right hand. Rest your left knee down. So you're up on your fingertips, roll the shoulders back, puff the heart up. Big inhale, big exhale. Take another inhale. Exhale, shift your hips back into the half split. Take the peace fingers and grab a hold of the big toe or hold onto the baby toe side edge and pull yourself into a fold here. Inhale, release. Come back into that nice low lunge. Exhale, hold it here. Take an inhale, plant the palms, and exhale, step back into downward facing dog. Inhale, roll your body forward into plank. This time, bend the knees, bend the elbows, and see if you can scoop the booty up to downward dog. Tuck the chin into the chest, start to roll the body forward. As you get into the plank, lift the gaze, bend the knees, bend the elbows, and float back up into downward facing dog, kind of like a wave and undulating movement. Come forward again into the plank, lift the gaze, bend and scoop up. 1 more, shift forward, lift the gaze, and lift up. Left leg lifts, left foot, left hand. Right knee rests. Come up onto your fingertips. Lift the heart up, big inhale, big exhale. Inhale. Exhale, shift back into the half split. Hold on to the left foot, pull yourself into a fold. Keep the right heel pointing up to the ceiling. Inhale, lift up once again, shifting back into that lunge. The exhale is taking you into your forward fold. And exhale, walk the hands slightly forward and step the right foot forward and fold your body in half. Inhale, slowly reverse swan dive up. Exhale, bring the hands to the heart. So we're going to do a chair flow with a leg lift, leg extension to the front. So you're going to start with the arms up. Big breath in. You're going to exhale, sit into the chair. Inhale, bring the arms up, bring the right leg up. Exhale, sit. Inhale. Exhale, sit. Inhale. Exhale, sit. Inhale. Exhale, sit. Remember when you sit in chair, you want to keep your chest up. You can exhale through the mouth. Inhale. Inhale, leg up. Exhale, 2 more on each side. So 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale up, and exhale, hands to heart. If you need a sip of water before we get into the sun salves, you can take it now. And just really paying attention to your feet and your Tadasana or mountain pose. Really pay attention to the distribution of your weight. And then inhale, circle your arms around and up. Exhale into the forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, step your right foot back. You can rest the knee down if you wish for the first one and sweep your arms up. Exhale into downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. You can rest your knees. And exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, taking cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hold the breath out, step your right foot forward, rest the left knee if you wish, and inhale, lift the upper body up. Exhale, all the air out, step forward into a fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, and step the left foot back. If you rest the knee on the other side, do it now. And bring the upper body up. Exhale into downward facing dog. Inhale into plank. Modify as you feel is necessary. Lower into your chaturanga. Take up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Keeping all the air out. Step your left foot forward. Right knee rests. Inhale, upper body lifts. Exhale, 2 hands to the floor. Step forward and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, rise all the way around and up. And exhale, hands to heart. Last round, inhale up. And exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Step the right foot back, knee down or not. Inhale, upper body up. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts, 3-legged dog. Exhale, right foot, right hand. Inhale, sweep the upper body up. Exhale, pull the breath out, step forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to heart. Last time on the left. Inhale, up. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, left foot steps back. Inhale, upper body lifts. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, left foot, left hand. Inhale, upper body lifts. Plant the hands and exhale into the fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, hands to the heart. Pause for a moment. And reconnect with the breath. And now release your hands by the side. Transfer your weight into the left leg. Go ahead and bring your right knee into your chest. You can hold on to the back of the thigh or the shin. Now, once you brought your knee in, notice what happened with your right hip. It's the same thing we were speaking about when you were lying down. So that hip might want to hike up. Draw the hip down. Keep the chest lifted, shoulders back. A little bit of a bend in your standing leg. See if you can release the bind here and keep that knee up as high as it was. Bring the arms out. Good, hold it. Looking strong, ladies. And slowly extend the leg and bring the foot down. Good, second side. Transfer the weight, a little bit of a bend in your knee. Activate the front of the thighs, glutes, abs. Bring your left knee in. Back of the thigh or clasp the shin. If you want to hold onto the shin, try not to hold here, hold closer to the knee joint, but just below it. Shoulders back, spine long, tummy in. Flex the left ankle, maybe even consider spreading up your toes. Release the bind, see if you can hold it up. Belly strong, arms out. Hold it, breathe, make sure you breathe, count out loud. Extend and release. Good. Feet at hips distance, take the arms above. Right hand is gonna grab a hold of your left wrist. Drop the shoulders, take an inhale, go long out of the spine, and exhale, just pull yourself over to the right. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, change the wrist hold over to the left. Inhale, back up, and exhale to release. Arms down. Inhale, sweep them around and up. Bring them to meet. And exhale, hinge at the hips, come into a forward fold. Release your fingertips to the floor. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Bend your knees, plant your palms, and step back to downward facing dog. Inhale and sweep your right leg up for three-legged dog. Exhale, step it to the top of your mat. Once you get your right foot to the top of the mat, bend the knee a little bit more deeply, and I'll bring your hands to the inside of your right leg. And then walk the left hand a little bit over to the left, and take the right hand closer to the left. So I'm gonna try to, hopefully I'm still in a frame if I try facing you. So basically you're here. Yeah? Good. So with that happening, your right hip might want to stick out. Notice I'm sticking out. Draw the right hip back. Okay? I want you to bend that knee, lift the heart up, and exhale. Straighten out the knee a little bit, and bow or drop the head round the spine. Inhale, bend the knee, lift your heart up. Exhale, straighten out a little bit and fold. Inhale, drop the hip, lift the heart, and exhale, round the spine, shift the hips back, push the left heel down. 2 more times. Inhale, roll forward, lift the chest. Exhale, round your spine. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, round. Now pivot on the ball of the left foot, drop the heel, and bring the hand now back on the outside of the right leg. Slowly straighten the right leg out, draw the hip back. So draw the hip back to straighten out, lift the toes up. Inhale, long spine, exhale, fold here. You're still on your fingertips, shoulders draw them away from your ears. On your next inhale, roll forward into the lunge. So bend the right knee, pick up the left heel, turn the toes to face forward. Plant your palms and step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, roll forward into your plank. Exhale, lower into your chaturanga. Inhale, take up, dog or cobra. And exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Sweep your left leg up, keeping the pelvis level. Step your left foot to the left hand. Once you get your left foot in place, bring the left hand on the inside and then walk them over to the right. So you can think about the left hand ending up where your right hand would be if it was still there, yeah? So the heart is still moving forward, so make sure you're not following the hands, but you're bringing your body back to the center. Yeah. So the left hip might want to stick out to the left alongside of your mat. Draw the left hip back and under. Good. So now let's do that pulsation. Stand up. Inhale, lift the heart up. Exhale, round the spine. Push the right heel down. Inhale, lift the chest up. And exhale. Inhale, bend the knee, lower the hip. And exhale. 2 more. Last one. Come back to the lunge. Step the left hand on the outside of the left foot. Bring the right hand in. Pivot on the ball of the right foot. Drop the heel, toe slightly turning inward. Not full warrior 1 and not full warrior 2. Straighten out the left leg. Feels like you need to draw the hip back again. Go ahead and do that. Inhale, nice long spine. And exhale, fold. Try to keep the spine long. Shoulders away from ears. Separate hamstring, stretch, very strong one. So if it's too much, bend your knee. Inhale, come back to the lunge, bend your left knee, turn your right toes forward after you pick the heel up and step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, roll forward into a plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up, dog or cobra, and exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Inhale, right leg lifts, 3-legged dog. Exhale, right foot to right hand. Good. Slowly lift the upper body and arms up way above the head. You can bend the left knee a little bit, but make sure you're drawing your right hip back and pulling the ribs in. You can lift the left inner thigh, but make sure that when you do that, it doesn't cause you to let the rib cage flare and overextend the low back, okay? Take a hold of your left wrist with your right hand. Take an inhale here and exhale. Pull yourself over to the right. Keep hugging into the midline so you find stability. Inhale back up to center. Change the hold. And now exhale over to the other side. Inhale, lift back up to center. Exhale, drop your back heel and open up into warrior 2. Take a big breath in and exhale, place the forearm, right forearm onto the right thigh, left arm alongside your left ear. Take your left hand to your left hip. Take the right arm, reach it. Remember when we were at all fours, we extended the right arm. So reach the right arm up, thumb up, really, really reach. Keep reaching, keep reaching, keep reaching, and bring the hand all the way down to the floor for extended side angle. And now when you're ready, you can go ahead and sweep the left arm around and open up in your side angle. If your hand is to the floor, make sure you're not holding yourself up with the hand, but you're resting it there like you're using your legs and your core. So hug in, draw the heels towards each other. Left shoulder or left ribcage is rolling back, right is rolling forward. Hold it, breathe. One more inhale, last exhale. Inhale here, exhale, drop the left hand, pick up the left heel, turn your toes to face forward, and step back, downward facing dog. Change sides. Roll forward into plank. Exhale into your chaturanga. Take up dog or cobra. Exhale, push your hips up and back. Find downward facing dog. Ooh, this is a sweaty one. Left leg lifts. Left foot, left hand. Good. Slowly come on up into your high lunge. Grab a hold of the right wrist with the left hand. Take your inhale and exhale, pull yourself over to your left for side bend. Inhale, change the grip, come back to center. Exhale, over to the right. Inhale, reach back up to center. Exhale, drop the back heel and open up into warrior two. Take an inhale here, bend the left elbow, exhale. Place your forearm onto the left thigh, sweep the right arm alongside the ear for side angle. Make sure you are not sinking into your left shoulder, but you are keeping yourself lifted and you're not letting the left side of the body collapse either. You're hugging in to the midline. Take your right hand to the right hip. Extend the left arm way out. Really, really reach, even protract a little bit. Keep reaching and bring the hand, lower the torso down to the mat. Tent the fingers, so on the fingertips. So bend each finger so you have a stronger foundation, if you will, or stronger structure, and then tent the fingers. Good. So you're using this hand to help guide the hip back, and then sweep the arm around, bring it alongside the ear. Don't let the left hip stick out to the long side of the mat. Pull it back and under you. Big inhale, exhale, bring the right hand down, pick up the back heel, and step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower into your chaturanga. Inhale, take up, downward cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a moment, grab a sit, wipe your brow, wipe your hands, wipe your mat. I don't know if you're sweating as much as I am, but whew, might need to dab the forehead a little bit. Or maybe even dab the mat. Take a sip of water. Good. And then, whoops, once you've had your water, coming back into your downward facing dog. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Breathe into the back and sides of the rib cage. Exhale, draw the navel in. Inhale, sweep the right leg up. Exhale, shift forward into a three-legged plank. Inhale, three-legged dog. And shift forward into the plank. One more. Inhale up. Exhale, shift forward. Inhale up. This time, step the right foot forward. Pause here. Drop the back heel. And come up into warrior two. Yes, warrior two. Good. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Strong legs. Strong arms too. Slowly straighten out your right knee. We're not locking it straight, but straighten out enough, but then really think about squeezing the front of the thighs. Take the arms up. Left hand grabs a hold of the right wrist. Drop the shoulders. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, pull yourself to the left. Inhale, change the grip. Exhale, pull yourself to the right. You can look down at the right foot, or you can look up or straight ahead. Inhale, back up to center. Lower the arms to shoulder height. Exhale here. Take an inhale, be expansive. And reach, 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 reach with the right hand. And come into your Trikonasana. Take the hands to the outside, tent the fingers. Left arm is reaching up. Right hip is drawing back and under. If the neck feels okay, look up at your left thumb. Can you pick up the toes of the right foot? Just lift them up. Don't use your hand, just flex. Just lift the toes up on their own. Bend the right knee. Inhale, come back up to warrior two. And exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Pick up the back heel, step back, downward facing dog. Take your vinyasa, or you can choose to rest. Good, come back into downward dog. Hands firmly planted. Inhale, sweep your left leg up. Exhale, shift forward into a three-legged plank. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, three-legged plank. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, three-legged plank. Inhale, three-legged dog. And exhale, step the left foot forward. Drop your right heel, lining it up with your left. And now come on up into your warrior two. How much attention do you pay to squeezing the muscles of your arms when they're extended? So really think about squeezing your triceps here. Shoulders back and down. Inhale, slowly straighten out the left knee. And exhale, start to bring the arms up. Grab a hold of the left wrist with the right hand. Inhale, grow long. Exhale, reverse the stretch. Stretching out the left side of the body. Inhale, change the grip, and exhale, just pull yourself to the left. Lifting up or picking up the right side of the rib cage, breathing into it. And then inhale, come back up. Exhale, extend the arms. And now really start to reach your left hand. Get ready, tent the fingers, moving into your Trikonasana, arm on the outside of the leg. And then bring the right arm up. So if your right arm is way out in front, and your left hip is moving to the long side of the mat, guide the left hip back and under. And then roll the right shoulder onto the left. Pick up the left toes. Inhale, relax the left toes, bend the knee. And exhale, lift up into warrior two. Big inhale here. Exhale, cart move your hands down to the mat. Pick up the right heel, turn your toes forward and step back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, take your chaturanga. Inhale, take cobra or your up dog. And exhale, press your hips up. Downward facing dog. Walk your hands back to your feet. Inhale. In fact, inhale, come into a nice long spine. And exhale, fold. Bend the knees and inhale, reverse one leg all the way up to stand, sweeping the arms around and up. And exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Okay, so if you're using a strap, get your strap. So we're going to go into our Uttitha Padangustasana, our hand to big toe pose. Okay, so if you want, I can show you with the strap. The thing is, with the strap, is you want to hold as close to your foot with the strap as possible, because you are supposed to, I shouldn't say supposed, but ideally it is to hold onto the foot with the hand, right? So you don't want the strap so far away that you're really, really compromising the upper body and not getting that stretch of the leg. So I'm going to fold the strap in half, and then I'm going to fold it in half again. So it will be a quarter of its original length. Okay? Because I don't need much more than this. So first things first, come back to your mountain pose, standing up nice and tall. Just as we did at the beginning of class, you're going to shift your weight into the left leg. Bit of a bend in the knee, solid foundation, legs or glute is engaged, you're hugging the muscles to the bone, and your foot is firmly planted into the mat. And then you're going to bring the right knee in. If you want to use the strap there, you can use the strap here. Bring the knee in. Bring it in as close to you as it was when you first did it. Drop the hip, hold it there. Okay? Make sure you're standing up nice and tall. So now you're going to take the strap, place it across the ball of the foot, and hold it here. So I'm holding towards the end of the strap. Okay? Shoulders back. I'm not letting my knee collapse out to the side. I'm keeping my knee in. So draw it in. Left hand to left hip. Take an inhale, nice long spine. Exhale, slowly start to straighten the leg out, any amount. Push through the heel and ball of the foot. If you need to bend the knee, both of them, do that. Don't take the leg across the body, keep it on this side. So Deborah looks like you need to go that way with your foot more. That way, yeah, no twisting. Keep it straight out in front of you. Stand up tall, lift the chest, shoulder down. Hold it here, extend the left arm. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Don't lean back, gently, bend your knee. Bend your knee so you can bring your chest up. Good, now can you let go and hold it up there and then release. Whew. Not a huge fan of working with a strap for this, for standing balancing poses, but you get a feel for it. Some things to be mindful of. Yes, it'll be great to have your legs super straight in this pose, but not if it's going to cause this. You want to keep the shoulders over the hips. So if you need to, bend the knee. You can be here. This is still hand to big toe, even if the knee is bent. Okay? Second side. I think I will use the strap for this side because of my foot. The ball of my foot still bugging me. So get ready. You can use the strap again if you feel you need it, or you can leave it out, your call. So transferring your weight into your right leg. And once you're ready, bring your left knee up. Good. Now take the strap to the ball of the foot. And then hold it. Bring the arm on the inside, but hug the knee in so you're not here. So hug the knee in, right hand to right hip. When you're ready, chest is lifted. Slowly start to straighten out the knee, any amount. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see. My leg isn't absolutely straight on this side. I have a bit of a bend in it. Doesn't make it any less challenging, I can tell you. So this is where I'm at. I can straighten it, but this is where I'm at, and I can keep better control of my chest lifted and my spine long. Remember when we were lying down, the more we straighten out the leg, it can cause rounding in the spine. So a bit of a bend goes a long way. And then, can you take the strap away and hold the leg up? And then release. Throw that strap very far away. You do not need it anymore. Dust your hands off, you're done with it. Good, just bring the legs together. Squeeze the inner thighs in. Take the hands to the back and either on the sacrum, fingers pointing down. Take an inhale, push the pelvis forward a little bit and lift the chest up. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, release. Heel toe your feet to hips distance. Take a big breath in, sweep your arms around and up. And exhale, hinge at the hips. Release your fingertips to the floor. Walk your hands out. Come into a plank. Rest the knees and come all the way down onto your belly. Make a pillow coming into crocodile. So make a pillow with your hands and place your forehead to the back of your hands. Just allow your body to relax completely here for a few rounds of breath. And then we're going to move into a little bit of a back bend. Take a big breath in. Hold the breath in. And then exhale fully. Big breath in. And exhale. Big breath in. And big breath out. Okay, so bring your legs together, pointing the toes, squeeze the inner thighs in towards each other. Let your forehead rest on your mat and take your hands interlace some fingers and place them at the back of your head. So just that action, you're going to feel how heavy your hands feel on the back of your head. So this is going to really cause you to have to work the posterior chain, all the back muscles to get your head up off of this mat. So watch the shoulders. If you felt like they're shrugged up to the ears, just draw them back and make sure your neck is nice and long. Because the forehead is down, it's going to have a little bit of flexion in it. So what I want you to do for me is activate the legs, press the tops of your feet and the toenails down into the mat. Press the thighs down, hold the belly in, low belly in, navel in. Take an inhale and start to press the back of your head into the palms, feel the elbows lift. And exhale, hold it. This is sea animal. Hold it here, keep pressing the back of the head into the hands. You don't have to press the hands into the head. Gravity's doing it for you. Hold it, breathe. One more inhale, exhale, keep lifted, bring the arms out, tent the fingers. Okay, well, if you want to take a moment and look at me, you can, but I think you can get this. You're going to slowly keep your body lifted, keep breathing, separate the legs. You're going to roll to the right, but keep the right shoulder off of the ground and keep your fingers tented. You're going to bend the left elbow and the left fingers are tented as well. You're going to roll to the right and bring the left leg up and over. You're not going to let it touch the ground. You're just going to hold it there to stretch up the chest, and hopefully you're getting a bit of a hip flexor stretch here as well. Let me see, did you guys get that? I don't want your right shoulder on the ground, okay? That's why we're tenting the fingers. Come back to center. Bend the right elbow, fingers tented, straighten up the left if you can, we have no space. You have it, there you have the idea. Take your inhale and exhale, you're gonna roll to the left. I can't do it on this side, it's too close to my wall. So the shoulder that's off, that arm should be straight. The only arm that should be bent is the right one. The left one should be straight. Yeah, but don't let the shoulder touch the floor. Good. And slowly come back to center. Good. And release. Make that pillow once again. Rest the forehead. Breathe the whole lot. Okay, bending your elbows, placing the hands by the chest. You're going to tuck your toes under, press down into the hands, the knees, and the toes, and inhale, press up to a kneeling plank, and exhale, downward facing dog. Hold your dog steady. Heels pressing down to the mat. Imagine someone has grabbed a hold of the hips and they're pulling your hips back towards them, and someone is rooting down from the wrist into the mat. Super, super long spine. Take an inhale into the back and sides of the rib cage. Then exhale, draw the navel in. Lift your gaze to the thumbs, lift the heels, bend the knees. And inhale, jump to the top of the mat. And exhale, have a seat. Good. Extend your legs out in front of you. How are we doing? Great. Good. Are you so polite? Would you say anything other than if you weren't feeling great? I hope you would tell me the truth. So sitting up nice and tall. We're going to visit a pose we haven't done in a while. This is heron pose. You're probably tired of lifting your leg up, but I figured why not continue with the knee. But this time we're going to keep the left leg straight. I feel like when we did it, we bent one of the knees. But we're keeping the left leg straight, toes and knee pointing up. But I want you to bend your right knee. Arms going to come on the inside. You're going to grab a hold of your big toe, or if you prefer, you can grab hold of the baby toe side edge. There's going to be a bit of a lean back here. Now, the lean back doesn't mean you round your spine. You're trying to keep your chest up. Does this seem familiar? I don't remember if you were in that class, Genty. But you're going to shoulder back and down, take the heel off, and slowly straighten the leg up. Again, watch for this. We're keeping it here. Okay? Don't forget the left leg. So I'm leaning back, but I'm not rounding my spine. So lean back, but I'm not rounding. Hard to tell the difference with my back, unfortunately, but I think you get the gist of it. And again, you can bend the knee here if you need to. Okay, one more inhale and exhale. Now bend the knee and bring it across your left leg. So you're here, you're gonna bend it, bring it across for a half cow face. So the right knee is relaxed. So for the left leg, I want you to think about dragging the heel towards the groin. So there's a bit of a bend in the knee, so you're not hyperextending through that knee. Take your inhale and exhale, fold forward. On your next inhale, lift up, and exhale, just come into a twist. You can scoop the knee up if you wish, and place the right foot on the floor if you prefer. You can do that, or you can keep it where it was, relaxed, up to you. So this is what I meant. You can do that if you want to here. And inhale, lengthen, and exhale, release. Good. Let's go ahead and change sides. You can take a little moment, shake it out a little bit. And then go ahead and activate the right leg, bend the left knee. Left arm comes on the inside, either grabbing the outside edge of the foot or the big toe. I'm gonna opt for the edge of the foot today, just because. And then take your inhale, slowly straighten out, and exhale, hold it here. Remember, you can bend the knee. And then go ahead, turn out of the hip, bring the foot across. So this is half cow face pose. Take your inhale and exhale, fold. Remember, you're pulling the heel towards the groin, rolling the hips back, chest is moving forward. And take an inhale, lift up. Exhale, move into your twist. Either keep the knee there or choose to bring it up. Up to you. Twist to the other side. And inhale, lengthen, exhale, release. And cross your legs. Go ahead and bend your knees, roll down. Getting ready to move into bridge pose. If you happen to have a block or a rolled up towel or something you can place between the thighs, go ahead and do that. Squeeze into the block. Arms along the side of the body. Feeling your feet firmly planted on the floor. Inhale, lift the hips up. And exhale, hold it here. You have the option to wrap your shoulders underneath you, tuck them under and down, clasp the hands underneath you to lift your chest up closer to your chin. Release the bind if you have bound. Walk the shoulders back out and slowly bring your hips back down. If you used a block, place it off to the side. Bring the arms into goalpost. Lift the booty up, shift the hips to one side. Roll to the left actually and roll on to the right, bringing your knees to the right. The gaze can stay up to the ceiling. And inhale, lift up. Come back to center as you exhale. Go ahead and shift your hips to your right, lower onto the left. Big breath in, then exhale, come back to center. Walk the feet as wide as the mat. Let the knees fall in. Pause here for a moment. Taking deep breaths in and out through the nose. And then bring the knees away from each other. Roll onto the outside edges of your feet. And just extend the legs fully. Each foot should end up at the corner of the mat. Bring the arms alongside your body with the palms facing up. You're now in corpse pose. Turning your attention inward. Coming back to that awareness of your breath. Breathing in and out through the nose deeply and allowing your body to completely relax for the next few minutes. Once again, becoming aware of your surroundings, becoming aware of your body on your mat. Moving your head, moving your fingers, moving your toes. Take an inhale, bring your arms above the head and interlock the thumbs. Try to pull them apart as you exhale, reach the toes away from you. And then inhale, release. And as you exhale, you can bring your knees into your chest and give yourself a hug. If you want to rock from side to side, go ahead and rock. But then begin to slow your rock down and lower your feet to the floor and make your way onto your side and just pause there for a moment. And then make your way up and come into a comfortable seated position. Bringing your hands to your heart. I want to thank you so much for sharing your energy with me this morning and trusting me to guide you through your practice today. Be free, be true, and always be you. Namaste. Yes, Rocco.